making an arse of myself. Okay. So, so good morning, everyone.
Morning.
Just want to scan around, show everyone.
Yay!
Say hello to everybody joining well online. So, if you're joining us, friends, family on Facebook and YouTube, hi. What we do once a month is we celebrate recovery. So we've got 6 people, is it today?
Something like that.
6 people who have completed the 12-step program. We've got one person after who knows how many years has managed to get off prescribed medication. I think it's Subutex, this one.
Yeah.
Get off his subbies. We've got one person who's got 3 years clean. Come on, guys.
I like you. This big one.
And we've got a 2 year. We've got someone who's done 2 year. So it's going to be a busy one this morning. Because let's face it, we didn't have a lot to celebrate out there, did we, in addiction? You know, so for the fact that people can, get through a program, get off medication, do years or months or 24 hours in sobriety or clean time is just a miracle. And I think we need to celebrate that and start looking at bloody hell. I might have failed out there and I might have got it wrong a lot, but I'm starting to do things right now and I'm starting to overcome life struggles. So I think it's a great thing we do, looking at that every month. So the first one I'll hand over to Andrew.
Get the colour sorted on my camera. Get that one. Nothing, isn't it? Right. I mean, some of us know how hard it is when we're prescribed, methadone, Subutex, and how it rules our life. What was it, 26 years you're on it, bro? And to even that in itself is a feat, and the trauma you've been through as well. But to come here, and just get straight on it, an inspiration, man. And now you get to work your program, which is going to be fucking fantastic. Sorry, language. Which is going to be fantastic. So you deserve this. Come up and get it, bro.
Well, how long has it been, Nicky?
Well, I've been on meds since I was 18. You know what I mean?
How old are you now? 23.
44.
44.
Yeah, so it's been a long time. Even the good times in my life, I was always on meds. You know what I mean? The only time I've been clean was back in 2013 when I was in jail. You know what I mean? That didn't last long. It lasted about 12 months. But just want to say thank you to all lads. You know what I mean? Give me the strength to carry on. It's been up and down, emotions been all over. I'm just so happy I've stuck it out. I just want to say thank you to my family, my kids, for coming back into my life, you know what I mean, seeing the change in us. And I just want to dedicate my recovery to my son, who he committed suicide in 2020. He was 21. So, this is for you, son. Nice one.
Nice one, Nicky. Well done, mate. So the first one, Todd.
Yeah.
Hand over to Todd.
Yay. Nervous for this, but first, everyone. Thank you. A bit run down today, a bit tired, but I'd always come here for, I remember it was step 12. I've got to give time for this man. He's given me a lot of time. It was my first ever sponsor. I've gone through the programme and I was nervous to take someone through, I perceived that I was taking someone's life into my hands, and if I fail, I'm going to fail them and it's me to blame. I got round that, managed to know that it's him doing the work. Every single bit of work I've given this lad, he's done. Step 1, smashed it with him. Step 2 and 3 were hard for us, but, it's not hard as such, but you know, not many of us are used to. I still struggle to this day. But yeah, step 4, beautiful to sit down, and 4 and 5 sit down with him. Beautiful to get to know this man a lot more and related a lot to him. So it was nice, you know, we had a lot of same fucking similarities, same why we were using, same why we were running, we never felt safe. You know, this guy's just coming into this house. I've never heard a bad word from anyone in this house about him. You know, it's just that he's helped me as much as, you know, I've helped him, I hope, and I hope he fucking, you know, he keeps doing this. I believe he'll be a fucking amazing step 12. Sorry for swearing on camera. I do believe he'll be amazing at taking people through steps. He goes to outside meetings, he goes 3-4 a week, I'm sure he does. He's fucking doing everything suggested, and I thought that my responsibility would be with that to try help him, but he's done all the work, and I think he deserves a big round of applause here for
Thank you. Speech. Right. No, I just want to say I really appreciate being let into Reflections have this chance because it has changed my life and all lads, and like Esky for seeing me that day, and like I didn't think I had a chance, like, but got me in, could see that I was knackered basically, do you know what I mean? But it's just given me life back. I've met a lot of new friends. I didn't really have many friends out there. Seeing my little boy again, a lot healthier. I'm just enjoying my life again now, and I owe it all to this place and you lads, all the staff. That's about it really. I just take it a day at a time, but every day I wake up now I enjoy it, you know, so it's a lot different to where we were a few months back. So.
Can I just ask you a couple of questions? Could you just tell a bit about what was happening in your life? How was your life on a daily basis like before you come in here? Did you have any hope of ever getting off it?
No, just fucking hell. Like Groundhog Day really, just wake up on the morning, sweat it out, beg, borrow, steal, just to get like a can of beer basically, and that was just my life for years.
Stop the shakes?
Yeah, just fucking hell, sweating on way to the shop. I don't know really, it was just nothing. I just
and then drinking all day.
Yeah, drinking all day.
Next morning.
Same
again.
Yeah, same every day, all day. Every
How long
day.
were you stuck in that cycle for?
About 15 years, on and off, you know, like I did have times where I'd limit it, but only because I had to if I were at work, but then first point I called it a bit shop.
And how long have you been without any mood altering chemicals inside your body?
It was 13 week on Tuesday, I don't know how many days, over 90 days now.
And if you got some hope for I guess you've got some hope.
Yeah, a lot of hope for the future. I want to definitely stay around recovery, I think, because I do like this thing that we've got here. Like I don't like that. I never like I've said before, I never knew like this existed. And it does give you hope because I know that I can go on with life now, and there's opportunities there that I never had. And like a new family, basically. Do you know what I mean? Just staying around sober people. Doing normal stuff, it's just, I couldn't have asked for more, to be fair. I'm very grateful for this.
How old's your little boy?
6.
Your boy's got his dad's back.
Yeah, because I couldn't function. I just want living right, you know what I mean? So I do. I think I just proper appreciate this place. Couldn't have asked for no better.
I think someone's got a book for him and all, haven't they? Well done.
A few words. I seen James come in the day after I moved in, and they were broken, absolutely broken, shaking, anxious, and they were a mess, to be fair. But like, we've come landing buddies, gym buddies. He's become now my best buddy, and I've seen him grow massively in this house. Yeah, you're a credit, mate. Credit to yourself, credit to your family.
And how much has he helped your recovery?
Massive. You know, he's been there for me every step of my recovery. And I hope you're going to be there for the rest of my future, to be fair. Yeah.
Beautiful. Beautiful thing. Beautiful. James Lane.
Yeah.
Morning, James.
Morning.
Follow that.
Yeah. What can I say about this guy?
In public.
In a spiritual way. No, I remember him coming in and doing his assessment. As soon as I seen him, part of me, my heart just went out to him. Seeing the way he was in his living conditions. Being out there living in a tent, middle of winter, cold, and just seeing pain in his eyes, part of me just felt so sorry for the poor guy. He's only a young lad, and he had just lost his way, but him moving in and being able to take him through the steps, he had a bit of a difficult time going through them, he's had a setback or two, but he's got over it, and taking him through the steps and being on his step 4, his step 5, and him revealing some of the things that he did. I finally understood why he used drugs, and just being able to help him, was a massive privilege, really massive privilege, and I just hope that he does well, I really does. And Tyler, this is for you, buddy. Come and get it.
Well done, Tyler.
Cheers.
Give Tyler a look. Couldn't resist that, sorry.
Them arms.
I remember when I came in, it was fucking horrible. Sorry. I'm just grateful that all the staff have helped me so much throughout all this. It even took me back after I messed up. And yeah, I just want to say thank you to everyone, even all the lads. It's great. Thank you so much.
To be become one of the closest mates here, Tyler, and just proud to see you grow, mate. I know you've had a little blip in your recovery, but I'm proud of where you come from, mate. I'm proud of what you've done, and hopefully you stay clean long enough to see Avatar 3.
I think the story of you come for your assessment. You were living in a tent,
Yeah.
and you come for your assessment, and you went back to your tent to get your stuff. And what happened to the tent?
Then we're gone.
Tent were gone.
Then we're gone.
Yeah. So it's a good job you did come in because you had no tent to even go back to. So
Yeah.
you're really somebody who you're at rock bottom, weren't you?
Yeah,
You know?
proper rock bottom. It was
Yeah.
horrible. Freezing every single night.
Yeah.
It was not great at all.
And it didn't get much better when you got here.
Still cold.
You wanted your tent back. Well, nice one, mate. I love that story. If been in a tent, come for an assessment, and then not even having a tent to go back to. Yeah, so it was a good job you did take them in. Nice one, Tyler. Well done.
Thank
Who's your princess?
What can I say? It's been a pleasure again, taking another lad through the steps. I remember when you walked through the door and Dave Esky told me he's another lad for you. And I thought, here we go again. And I remember sitting down with him, mentioned the word God. Straight away, you're not brainwashing me. I thought, here we go. And it's like I say, it has been an absolute pleasure to take you through them steps, and I've seen a massive change in this past three week with you, smashing your meetings, doing everything what's suggested, and it's been an absolute pleasure, I grow massively every time I take another lad through, and to see you here picking this up, over coming up to 3 month cleaner as well, and it's all what you've done, all the work you've put in. And I know there's another guy in it, he's not here today, but I know he's doing some immense work with you as well, you know, and that's Simon, one of the counsellors here. I know he's doing some excellent work with you, and it's just beautiful to see, you know, the change in you, and maybe the gratitude as well, what you have for this place. And you will come and get your certificate.
I just want to thank all lads, Reflections, Councillor Wayman. Couldn't have done it without you. But most of all, I say unity in this house with the lads in it. Even all the moving houses, I wouldn't have been able to do it without them, definitely. I enjoy waking up every morning and being in this house, so thank you.
Just like to say, all lads have put a message in there. Not what they are talking about here this time.
Fucking know it.
That's from me and Ollie.
Oh yes, man. Very own hat. Cheers, thanks, man.
Big like we said a moment ago, would it be fair that the early part of this you were fighting against recovery or fighting against being here, but there was a moment when things shifted for you? Can you just talk me through that? What happened for you?
When I first came in here, my first group with this book study, and they were reading out this book, and it going God. Got you thinking,
oh God,
that's what I thought. And I just put my hand up. I went, "You're not brainwashing me." And you know what? Even if I have been brainwashed, I'm fucking glad I've been brainwashed. Because otherwise I'd still be buggered, wouldn't I? You know what I mean?
Would it be fair to say your brain needed a bit of a wash?
Needed boiled dry, man.
We didn't just get you a hat, we got you a tamarine as well.
No, but I'm grateful that if I have been brainwashed, I'm grateful that I have, because now I get to see my daughter regularly, and I get to speak to my family again, which I love very dearly. They do a lot for me. Yeah, very grateful.
And I love that, you know, that people get well in here, but the ripple effect of that effect is it's just mind blowing.
I mean, I put my mum through a lot of stuff, and you know what I mean.
So your mum gets to have sleep.
Give a bit back now.
Yeah, give a bit back.
Yeah.
Beautiful, mate. Thank you.
Cheers.
Jeff?
Yeah.
Just want to say a few words about this chap, his absence.
Getting younger, these guys. Good to see. I'm a little bit badly today, so bear with us. Jack, what an humble guy he is. You know, chatted to him this morning. Gave him some work when he came in. He'd already read up to chapter 7, so I says go back and read it again. Started him again. He's done the work, you know, he's an humble guy. You know, he's made a lot of friends in here, which I'm sure you wish he were here today. He came back with his step 10 shoes, I remember. He says, I've lost him, I said, go back and start again. And he did it every time. Staying with his step 12, I says to him, go spread this message if you don't know it. Go read it again. He's done everything asked of him. I wish him well. He knows what he needs to do. Keep connected to these lads in here. There you go, Jack.
Well done, Jack.
Anyone have a book? Has he given it?
He's already got it.
Yeah. It's a great thing. Somebody, you know, been through the program, got well. They couldn't come today because they've had to go to work. What a brilliant reason not to be able to come. You know, he's back working. You know, getting his life back on track. Beautiful. Now we're going to hand over to the one and only Mr. Hesketh.
I'm a man of few words. Any questions?
Not really.
can remember doing this guy's assessment. The very first time I talked to him, I just knew for some reason that I had to take him through the steps. I don't know why, I just did. I've told you about this, haven't I? Yeah. I just knew. And most of you have heard his life story, so you can just imagine what step 5 was like. Yeah. But he's done it. And I know he's a bit of a square peg in a round hole. You know what I mean? Listen, he's a lovely guy, isn't he? He did everything I asked him to do. He goes to meetings. He's a genuinely nice guy. I love him. He's a good guy. We'll get a certificate, Mark. Farmer Dobson.
I'd just like to thank everyone for this. Everyone else helping me, supporting me through everything. At first I thought I could cover that. I thought kind of at the start. I didn't think I'd make it past a week, but
we didn't.
Cheers. But I'm now here about 12 weeks in, so doing well. So yeah, thank you.
And I believe someone's got back from you. Oh, it's Mr. Bolton.
Well done, Matthew.
It's not like you're not doing it.
I really felt that there.
He's the best farmer I know, anyway. Sober and all.
How many farmers do you know?
Not many. And one. No, I think you've done really well, Matthew. You're a young lad. You've been through a lot, and yeah, you're a good lad in the house. You know, I know we give you a bit of stick sometimes, but only because we're all love you. You know what I mean? You've done really well. Well done, Matthew.
Cheers, mate. Thank you. Back in limelight.
What you don't know about Morris Piper isn't worth knowing.
He knows his taste. He knows.
No, so you just tell it briefly. What was your life like before you come in here? What was your drug taking like? What was your using like?
Daily use. I was living in my car before I came in here.
Oh, tractor.
No. Not much room in the pocket. No, life just daily using. That's all I thought about was using. My health was through the floor. Not going well at all. But my mental health's back. There's a glove behind it, but yeah, same with it.
And what did you think you learned? What's the turning point in here? Because I know you're going to meetings out there and stuff. And what happened to you in reflections? What was the turning point for you?
Turning point was when I woke up one day and I just didn't have any cravings anymore, and I kind of felt free with my own head. I didn't feel like I woke up with a point to use the physical allergy. Yeah, got it.
The
obsession.
The obsession is gone. Yeah.
That's what we all want, isn't it? The obsession to go, and you woke up with one morning gone.
Gone, completely gone.
And I think what you did for that to happen was because it hasn't been, like somebody said, square peg round hole. I think you came in here and you pushed through a lot of feelings and emotions and ways to fit in, and I think you are a valuable member of the group now. People do care about you. You're an important part of this group now, and I know you had a journey to do that, and that's called going to any lengths. We call it, and people who do that get recovery and they wake up with obsession gone. So I'm really chuffed for you that happened. Nice one, man. So we're going to go over to your next, Dave, actually, because you're the 3 and 2. So the next part, we celebrate recovery time. Like we say, we couldn't do, like James said before, he couldn't do a morning. It was like that, waking up in the morning and the shakes till you got the shop to buy a can. Lucky if we could do a couple of hours clean. And now there's some people picking up 3 years chips, 2 month chips, 3 months chips. It's a massive achievement. I would do so. Dave's going to start off with somebody who's done 3 years.
You ready? No way.
Take that off.
No man. Cook your hair. smashed
What?
it.
No, I'm saying I have now.
Yeah. Right. I can remember this guy's first day. Yeah.
Spent more time in the office than anybody else.
It just got out of prison, and it took him forever to get here from prison. It turns out he got a noose on his way here. Yeah. And obviously, you know what it's like when you're smoking crack. You can't stop talking. And they were in office every 2 minutes. Thank you for letting me come here. Thank you for letting me come here. Told Paul to just fuck off out of office.
Now it's changed.
But what a good guys. You've seen him pointing about. You've seen him. You can't miss him. He's always having a laugh for everybody, a joke, and fucking some party building up. I can remember him coming in. He were on his methadone. He got off it rapidly, didn't you? Rapid.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just never seen anybody come off methadone that fast. So obviously he got pre-gabs in his bedroom.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I took him through the steps. I'm not even sponsored anymore, am I? You've got somebody else in it. Yeah. I can remember taking him through the steps. First time, smashed it, absolutely awesome. And I remember getting you 2 years as well. Yeah, and I knew you'd get to 3. There's not one bit of doubt in my mind that you'll make that 12-year clock that you're talking about.
Yeah,
all 12, no doubt. I might have laughed and joked with you this morning saying that you'll not make it to 4. But that's just me bantering. I've got no doubt that you will make your 12-year clock. One for every year. Yeah, no doubt at all. We'll get you.
Say a few words, Dan.
Come on, say a few words.
What's your journey been like?
Not usually quiet.
I know, do you know what? I've done these many a times and I always talk about something. Yeah, well, first thing I'll say is there's people here from when I first came here. And a lot of them people now are volunteers. And if you want people like Dave volunteering when I come to take me through the steps and these guys taking you through the steps, then the success rate of this company wouldn't be, because it's all about passing a message, and we become a family when everyone comes here. You know, we do get people that come and go. We've got people that died along the way. I just can't quite get this program, but through this program, I can say I am 3 years in a couple of days. It works, man. It works if you do what's suggested and you keep on doing it. You listen to the groups, the Serenity Prayer. I've been looking at throughout this thing. That's a big thing in my life. James has got parent, adult, child here, and it's very hard to stay an adult for me. If I nurture this child, which comes out playing about with you guys on a daily basis, on a little nipple twist here and whatnot, it helps me remain an adult. The parent stuff I had to get rid of through therapy. It's all a process which works, and day in, day out, one day at a time, there's always a battle to overcome. Like I say, I can't. These guys are my family. I've got family at home as well, which I couldn't do without the support I have outside of here and inside of here is what gets me through day to day. And like I say, I can't thank you all enough for what they've done for me. Do you know what I mean? And just keep plugging away, and you'll get to the 3 year one day. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, I'll leave it there. Thank
You know what it is, Danny, when I think what gets missed with you, as I've just thought of while I've said you talking, you come in here every day full of energy and full of life for this place, and I know it's a job, but you go well above and beyond that, wanting to give back, wanting to sort things out, wanting to give back and make this place amazing, and you put so much work into that. You're a great guy to have around, just your energy and the fun you have, and you smashed it for the last 3 years. You know, and you've had lots to overcome. You've done it. You're a great guy.
And don't forget about Ben, his boss.
Yeah. And you've moved right through the ranks. Yeah. Say no more about that.
Sounds like my boss to me.
Don't forget to sleep with boss's daughter.
phone will get through one without.
That's got to have been a fun conversation.
Work smart, not hard, Dominic.
I will make it to top.
Like I say, guys, it's a beautiful thing.
Ben's available for dating.
I won't put it.
You can't see it.
Great sex and yours with speed. How you do it?
Right. Next one.
Oh dear.
Next one. It's 2 years, and I should have given this out last time, but I forgot. I totally forgot, even though I knew. I just totally forgot at the moment in time.
Wet brain.
But a bit of wet brain, yeah. Bit of, yeah, don't mind. But I could maybe take this guy for steps a lot. This guy, he had a painful step 5. Yeah, no wonder he used drugs. Fucking hell. But now he's a member of staff. He goes to prisons, schools, universities, spreading the message. And it's a pleasure, Lee, to give you a tour. Yeah.
How do you do it then? How did I do it? You know, for me, when I first come in here, it was simple because looking at my life on them streets, I would commit no matter what barriers I faced in addiction. I could sit for hours in the pissing rain just to get the money for that hit to slowly kill myself daily, pick up one drug and never put it down and just progress to like 5 different substances. So when I come here and I had this opportunity, it was simple. I just had to switch that drive and that passion of killing myself to saving my life and recovery. So that's what I did. And it was about willingness, being honest, and just work them. And the staff here, they've all been through the program, they know what they're on about. So just listen, take on every suggestion as I did, and just be motivated to save your life. Paul, I have to thank for giving me the opportunities. Dave and Vicky, freeing this traumatic mind, about you two, I wouldn't be where I am today. And I have to also give a thanks to our lost fellow Ray, because the sequence of events after his death has led me to a lot of good things today. My partner going out and doing a lot of service. So, just commit yourself to changing your life, guys, and it will work.
Cheers,
So, ready for the main event. Hand it over to Ryan for the countdown from 11 months. So be doing the working out in your head, how long you've been when you come in here, and how long you've been. If you run out of fingers, use some belt on it. It's only 11 months. Okay. Ryan.
Morning, boys.
Morning, Mr. Chief.
Better reception, because obviously I'm in demand now. We're on tour of Aberdeen, Barnsley, all the way down there. Quickly go back. Last time it was Barnsley beats, weren't it? And then obviously God tells me what sick beats I'm doing. Either that or I'm schizophrenic. But either way, I'm good. And this month he said to use reflections as inspiration. So all my sick beats this week are reference to a certain person either works here or lives here. You can make up your own conclusion who that is. So we'll see.
Everything's going to be about you.
Listen, you're from the Rother, you're safe. Right. It doesn't matter that he doesn't remember your name. Your 11 months all the same. Jules wants to say a few things.
Right. It was 12 months yesterday that was one of the worst. I'm getting emotional already. Was one of the worst days of my life. I was nearly killed by a dog, and one of my recovery buddies and my relapse partner overdosed and died while I was in hospital. But that was a catalyst to get me back into recovery. And I've got to say thank you to her sister, because she keeps following me, you know, and she's following my recovery journey, and I keep getting these beautiful messages. And I've said this before, but it really dawned on me today, right? I look around this room, I don't see addicts, I see survivors. Yeah, we are, right? There's some people that don't make it here. And we are that voice, you know, to inspire others to get into this room. So, Paul's honour, thank you. Nice one, buddy.
Ryan, are we allowed to guess who your rhyme were about?
Yeah?
10
points. Right, this is easy though, you'll have to name this one. No longer shutting down the ends. Playing pretend. Keep going back.
Keep going back.
In it. Right. He drank 12 Red Bulls and couldn't sleep. Now 9 one's clean. He's a gym freak. We'll just ask you a few questions. How old are you?
21.
21. Yeah. Had longer probation. And just tell me how you came to come to recovery.
I was in a homeless hostel. My life just started getting progressively worse very quickly. I know 21, it should be prime time using, shouldn't it be? When it got worse really, really quick for me. And towards the end, I started cracking heroin. And thank God, my drug worker at the time found this place, because I've been in a really dark place. I'd have been homeless within a month.
To get at your age, you've got a sweet future ahead, you know. A lot of us wish we got it at that age. And you're an inspiration to these lads because you do everything that's suggested. It's a complete turnaround, isn't it, with Barry?
Yeah, it's right. Yeah.
I've got this feeling, I've never had it before, but it's called respect. No, well done, Barry.
Yeah, thank you.
What were you rhyme about?
Right. His leads till he dies, and you're 8 months off the spice.
Are you a Leeds fan?
I can get up there and talk about it.
Listen, it was actually about our Ollie. Right, moving on. He knows a russet from a spud. Semon's to the good. Come on, Bronte! That was quite apt, that one, that Bronte. Because he's older than Stonehenge. Now he's 6 months on the mend. Come on, Todd! Tom.
Both fans are like, look.
Yeah, we know that. You're a young lad, aren't you, Tom?
Yeah.
So there's a little synopsis of what it's been like for you out there.
Horrible.
Yeah, horrible. I used to wake up in the morning, till I couldn't use anymore. I didn't used to see the light of day. I didn't used to leave the house at one point because I was scared to leave. Now, taking people through, like, I'm a sponsor, and I'm just really grateful for today, for what this place has done for me.
Another absolutely great lad and all.
Basil.
Yeah. Well, great lad. We'll leave it there. Right, 9,000 followers on TikTok. Now you got 5 months on the clock. Keep going back.
What's that about?
Drew. How many? Wow.
Jake Paul.
Amazing.
How did you get half a follower?
That's for another conversation. Right. You'll never see him grin, but 4 months off the gin.
Right,
Come on, Shane. All I want to say is, right, I've been here a year and a half, which means half, doesn't it, James? Yeah, a year and a half.
We know half.
Right, you've come back this time, what's changed?
I think you were just listening, shutting that up, you know.
Yeah?
Instead of me.
Well, you came here and then you went back out.
Yeah.
Problem.
You know what? The rant's about you next week.
I understand what he's saying.
You went out and you found out it's just as bad as it were before, didn't you? So you think that's...
That, yeah, that really gave me a shove to, like, get my act together and stop me running the show and just listening to what people have got to say instead of saying, yeah, I understand, and then going and doing it total opposite. So, yeah.
Brilliant, Chino.
Oh, that part anyway, don't do. Chino. Oh, Chino. I thought it Paul.
I did have one for Paul. When I saw his face this morning, I scribbled it off.
Good call.
I thought so. He has a sticky beak. I have 3 months this week. JT's up.
So's that.
Nice one, brother. Time, mate.
Well done, James.
Cheers, bro.
Nice one, brother. Proud of you, mate.
Well done, JT.
Keep on the other side there, JT.
Well done, brother.
Was that by yourself, though?
Yes. I just want to say them 2 lads an inspiration as well. JT and James. Unity. And our JT looks like a young Burt Reynolds this morning. He does. Very sharp.
Young Burt Reynolds.
Maybe a Humber Burt Reynolds. Oh, we're done with 3, aren't we? Right. A gangster on the Spanish coast. But these 2 months mean the most. Go on, don't say against the Barnsley, David? Yeah.
Spent half a day in the office saying they've got that wherever that was, not Barnsley.
Barnsley, mate.
Hospital Barnsley, isn't it?
Push him.
Right.
You
done. From Barnsley to Budapest, this 1 month's been a test. Come on, lads.
Don't do drugs.
Is my mate in this morning? Is there? Right. This one deserves the attentiveness, you know, because as an addict, you've got 2 choices. An easy one is to keep on using. Me personally, I like a gorilla with no bottom jaw. But, you know, the mind can only take so much, and you have to change. So, if this is your first shindig and you want to change your life, come on down.
All right.
Well done, Ryan.
Well done, Ryan.
Cheers, Ryan.
Ryan.
Surprised you didn't get a pot noodle one in there, like, but.
Oh, no. There's a trick there, mate.
It's always another month.
So,
We'll chat later.
thank you for everyone joining us from YouTube and Facebook.
Like
Say
and
goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Till next time.
Fucking piss.